What happened last time on ValorPUNK?
So previously on ValorPUNK,
You can do it.
Says nothing.
Austin.
Oh, that's a
Damn,
long
he's really
pause.
going for it.
He's thinking.
what I learned in boating school is
Some people got a visit.
Yeah, I mean, we can start with that. Is that Russell was paid a visit by
Zeus,
Oh,
Big Z.
Uh-huh.
He showed up and talked about Russell. Talked about Russell to Russell. He talked to
Brutal.
Russell. Russell confronted him with his knowledge on a few things, and Zeus was like, he kind of played it off like it wasn't a big deal, except for the one thing which he felt which was the Joden thing. And so, but aside from that, it was very awkward. It was like you know, you gotta go spend your weekend with your dad, and he's like busy that weekend already, and he's like, oh yeah, that's right, that's my weekend, and you know, he wasn't ready for you, you know what I mean? And so
I'm feeling attacked.
I'm sorry, I'm not attacking any one person in particular.
But keep going.
After that, there was some discussion on trying to get some informations, and the informations pertained specifically to where are we? God, I hate this. I hate doing these. I don't like it. Anyone else do it?
So, after Zeus came by and was a little bit of a chode, but we learned some interesting god lore. That was neat. Vika decided that the smelly plate of chicken parm in her bedroom had to go, and along with it herself, over to Benji's house to apologize to him for being Vika. And he was sad and told her about what happened. Tommy came in. It was a funny moment. They made up. And then they went back to the base. And the next morning, Isabella, she had a wild night of fucking got 9 hours of sleep.
A wild night of sleep.
Yeah, and decided that this morning, against her will, she was Marty, or she worked for Marty, and she could cook a mean breakfast, and her brain was not doing good. We all sat down. Benji told the group about what happened. And we figured it was a good idea to go and get some informazione from One Up about what we can find out about the lot. So we had a clandestine little meeting at the bowling alley. It was really funny. The girls decided to use this as an opportunity to go on dates. One wanted to go on the date, the other less so. Found out that our boy Purse has been sleeping in a fucking closet above Little Italy's. And Lila works at the bowling alley. She's doing her best. She has a little uniform. And it ended with attempts at bowling. I think that's it.
We also learned that there's an interesting delegation who has come from the Lone Star hegemony.
Yeah. That too. Oh, and Russell has a comic book now.
Yeah, Russell has several comic books.
Yeah, people are making zines of him.
It's fucking sick.
People do be making zines. And so, we open up. I think it's probably after the date concluded fairly successfully.
No one blacked out. Good.
No one blacked out.
Let's go.
High five, Isabella.
Hell,
Finally.
At the end of it, we just high five.
And no one blacked out. Awesome.
Yet.
Hmm.
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 Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Fuck.
Maybe not this one.
Oh, okay.
It's not ominous enough. Let me find something worse.
Okay.
We
So
all
yeah,
watch
you
the
guys.
telly.
Yeah, you guys make it back, and there is a TV. A news bulletin goes out across the television, and Suhaila kind of calls everybody in and is like, "Guys, we might want to see this." And on it, you can see your old friend Brittany Cole doing some actual like reporting. Normally, she's not like a TV reporter. She writes the news.
Mm-hmm.
But today she's like reporting. She's like a field reporter. And she goes over. She says, "This is Channel 5 Halcyon Action News, and we're going to try to get an interview with this gentleman who has been setting alarm bells off." Who has been setting alarm bells off with the local metahuman community and the local government with his appearance, and we are going to go ahead and see if we can't get an interview with him. And so she walks up to this gentleman he's just sort of standing around, like kind of like looking at all the buildings and stuff, and she goes up to him and is like, "Hello, sir. Brittany Cole with the Halcyon City Action News. Can we have your name?" And you can look, and as you see the area around her, there's like lots of like dark clouds kind of swirling. Everything's gotten very gray. And he just sort of you get a good look at him.
Ha!
Hello?
Whoa.
Hello?
He's fucking cool.
He looks, and he's like looking at the camera, and he's like looking at the camera and sort of like looking at her, and he's like, 12 hours. To your 12 hours? No. You have 12 hours to present the refugee from the Lone Star hegemony. So you are from the Lone Star hegemony. That's right. And what is your name? He sort of looks into the camera. My name is Lasso Howdy Bell.
You really just went with that, huh?
God. Jesus Christ.
$12 hours.
Isabella immediately starts doing research on Lasso Howdy Bell.
Vika's mouth is just open. Just chin on chest. And then she says, surely there's another one.
Yeah, you can't be the only one. Like, there's gotta be. I mean, the government hooked you up with that story, right? Like,
Triton hooked me up with that story.
Oh, man.
Surely. Surely he doesn't mean me. No.
Oh boy. Well, we don't know for sure that you're the one.
Like, what are the chances that we could just, like, talk to him?
Yeah, maybe he just wants to have a gab.
And explain that you're not actually from the Lone Star Hegemony. But is that, like, would he be, like, offended that you're just trying to say that you're from the Lone Star Hegemony?
He holds up a piece of paper. That's like a printed piece of paper that shows from Valor Force's first day.
Oh. Okay.
That could be anyone, though.
It
right?
could have been maybe Lila. It could have been anyone in that picture. We aren't 100% certain.
And he points at Vika.
He can't see the paper. He's pointing. It could be who's next to Vika in the picture.
That's
he circles
me,
Vika.
Fuck, it's you.
He highlights Vika.
Tears every other person up except Vika. Maybe he missed.
Look, okay, so I let's just say it's Vika for now, okay?
Yeah, let's theorize.
So
yes, hypothetically.
Yeah.
If we just, like, you know, talk to him, clear it up, be like, hey, this person isn't from the Lone Star Hegemony. We pray that they don't try to drag Vika to the Lone Star Hegemony, or, like, I don't know. Look.
Bring it here.
Yeah, like.
Oh, and she sort of pipes in as metahumans start arriving to be like, hey, get the fuck out of here. Like the A tiers and stuff start showing up.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Oh boy.
That's
And he's like the camera starts backing off.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, we will continue to update you with this situation as it unfolds. Brittany Cole out.
Oh boy.
Should we go over there?
I mean, so
Yeah.
So I guess we need more information to clarify because, like, obviously, Vika, you are not from the Lone Star Hegemony.
No, but I sure have been telling people I am.
Right. And Triton set this up, so is there any way we could spin this so that they can be mad at Triton?
I mean, pretty
Because,
easily.
like-
If it's the paperwork's fault, you must just be like, man, don't blame me, blame the system.
Right, yeah. And so then,
Come on, bro, you blame it on the government.
yeah, I mean, and
Like-
we can send Howdy Bell after them, and I don't know, maybe something cool will happen that would be beneficial to us.
I'm probably going to get deported. Realistically speaking, if it comes out.
We're already wanted. Like,
That's true.
The problem with this is not, like, you know, I'm more worried about your parents.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, right. Oh
again.
my God.
Every fucking time.
Yeah.
Oh. This is why heroes don't have families. This is it. Oh,
I have a family.
you have a mom, yeah? Just only mom?
Has
Well,
your mom ever been put in danger because of your work?
Oh yeah, all the time.
She probably has security, yeah?
Well, like now, she does. Like, I guess.
Okay, yeah.
Like I'm her security. I don't know what you're talking about.
What if we gave your parents security then?
Oh my god.
Do you think they could stop Howdy Bell?
Yeah,
I
what
could send Tommy over, he could talk him out of it.
Classic samurai versus cowboy.
Oh my god! Oh, now I have to!
Isabella's gonna quickly see if Reed is streaming, just to confirm that they're currently all right.
Oh my god. He's getting the news of this from chat.
Yeah. Yeah. Reed is streaming.
Okay, well, at this point in time, they're fine, so that's good. Huh.
I should go over there.
Yeah, don't
All
worry.
right.
Yeah, we can,
All right.
we can head out.
It's fine. Let me go put on some stuff and change my clothes a little, and we can go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Man,
go.
this guy's crazy doing this in the middle of the night. He's like,
Yeah.
No, it's like 5.
Make sure to put on like something that's not very like Texas, like I don't know, avocados. Avocados aren't in Texas, right?
Avocados are crazy in Texas.
Crazy in
Oh.
Texas, dude.
God damn.
No, I'm gonna put on some of the rigging I wear under the Vesper costume. Fuck, man. God damn it.
God.
Puts on an outfit and then comes out. Texas?
I mean
Let's see.
the straps kind of look like holsters.
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. No, good eye on that, Russ.
Yeah.
And she just comes back out with another outfit. Just this shorts, overalls.
Overalls?
that's farmer
Ooh.
adjacent. I don't think you could get away with it.
Okay.
You might as well be saying yeehaw. Come on.
Yeah.
Knee haul.
High-waisted jeans and a button-up.
That's plaid.
Plaid. That's
That's like northern though.
Yeah. Do you have like a business suit and a tie? Like make you look like a
Isabella, why
city?
would I?
Wait, I can just borrow my clothes.
Okay.
Like it's just it'll be like a little big, but like that's fine. Like you can just.
It's
like,
fine. No, I'm going to need it to be a little big. I'm not going out there unarmed.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my god.
So I just saw it.
Oh,
Sports jersey.
sport. I do like that sports jersey.
Yeah, but not Texas sports. Halcyon City
Oh.
sports. It's different. And then I don't
Get
know.
a basketball jersey
Yeah.
for the capes.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. Oh, that's
yeah.
iconic. Love it.
Yeah, and some gym shorts, and then like I don't know.
I kind of can. Could I steal the Hard Boys jersey or no? They don't need that. They don't need that smoke.
I mean, like if they saw you wearing the Hard Boy jersey, like I'm not sure what they would do. You know.
Do you think they'd revoke your Hard Boy status?
I think they'd try to fight you in the streets. It's like a gang sort of situation where you're like repping the wrong colors. So.
Hold on, I'm deciding if I care right now.
Yeah, just get whatever you
I
want.
think repping the wrong colors is what got you in this situation in the first place. Vika.
God damn it! You're
Yeah.
right. Why couldn't they have just said I was from Russia or some shit?
So we still have a lot of the information from the Triton servers. By chance, is there any of the like original documents that were essentially forged by Triton to provide proof that she is from the Lone Star
From
hegemony?
Texas? Yeah.
Maybe
there's
maybe
definitely
Mira
some
and
of that
Reed
stuff.
has it.
Yeah. So, I mean,
They might still have all my adoption papers, which are clearly very fake. If
Right.
you know.
so we have evidence to prove that Triton faked this.
Mhm.
I mean, we can also confirm with them. Like, do they even have you in their records at all?
I
Because,
don't-
right? Like, you can't just like up here. You'd have to have a family there and whatnot.
Dude, the adoption papers were so esoteric. Like it
Benji
was
starts
like
slipping bling on her.
a 100-page like contract where they had to sign so many places. It was fucking crazy.
I'm
But
sure,
I think they still have a copy.
I'm sure Howdy Bell is going to be a reasonable person.
Do you even think he could read?
I
That's-
wasn't gonna
what?
say it, but
Well, why wouldn't they read in the Lone Star hegemony?
I will do some
Maybe they
research.
read
To,
Texan. Maybe they don't read English.
Oh, fair.
I will do some research to confirm whether or not Lasso Howdy Bell can read.
It's the exact same. It's just in size 55 font.
Right.
yeehaw!
So,
Yeah.
See. And I assume I don't have like tank ready.
Oh yeah, Tank's probably good to go.
Oh, is he? Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you've been
Well,
working on him.
Yeah, I imagine she's been working on a couple of different projects. But if she was able to get at least tank round to go, then at least she'll have a more physical presence if the group needs it.
Cool.
Yeah. And probably just gonna
Fine.
go out of suit, out of all that stuff, just to like not like be threatening at all.
I'm not going completely out of suit.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not crazy.
yeah. I always carry something on you, but like, you know, yeah.
Right.
She has taken the rigging, a lot of the rigging from the inside of the Vesper suit, and has sort of put it on underneath the clothes that she's wearing right now, in a attempt to not go out there just helpless.
Yeah, that is also why Benji gave her some of his bling, the non-mithril bling, so she can use it if she needs to.
Okay, let's go see my parents.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Then Howdy Bell, who I assume will be able to find extremely easy.
Oh man, you never know, V. Maybe you just act up so much that like he don't want to bring you back. Be like, oh, she's too much of a problem. I don't want to bring this back. Too much for Texas.
Oh,
That's fair.
Oh my god.
I mean, I don't know. It's just maybe Russell was.
Wow,
about
we're
to
not
say-
gonna get any adult supervision or nothing.
Yeah. I will go with you.
All right.
Should I come with you guys? Do you want me to stay back?
I'm wondering if they are going to have any sort of significant police presence around your parents' house, Vika.
Fuck.
Oh.
What with the attempt on their lives not too
yes.
long ago.
The attempted abduction, I remember.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And God, there's just a lot of look. Do we need proof? Like, couldn't we just like go to Howdy Bell, and if he's like, oh, give me proof, then we can go? Like,
I mean, I've also got some documents. I'm sure your parents have others that we aren't currently available to us. Vika, this is your call, I guess. Like, where do we go first?
Let's drive around the block first and see.
Yeah, let's get a look. Yeah, Isabella, you can come because if we
Bring-
got a big guy, like he's at least got your back, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he can follow us pretty quickly. Obviously, if I'm not in my, gestures back to her office, my like Inga setup, there might be a small delay with orders and actions, and I won't be able to directly control him. But
Okay.
it should be fine either way. Thank you very much, Benji.
We're just a couple of teens driving around the neighborhood. Nothing suspicious.
Or just like film it on your phone, be like, oh, post it online, that kind of stuff. Rubbernecking. Be cool. Don't be.
What about
suspicious,
what about your other friends? Maybe they would be able to assist in some regard. This feels like it could quickly become an all hands on deck situation.
Then, Isabella, are you sure?
Isabella thinks. Okay, me being physically present might not be a stellar idea if this does turn into a full-blown combat.
Oh, okay.
We can bring the little guy.
Sorry, Benji.
We'll bring the little guy.
Yeah, bring Inga along. I'll get suited up and ready to go in my chair, my other chair.
Should I send like a group text? Be like, hey, want to go look at that funny cowboy guy? Meet me down at blank.
Benji, you get a text from Tommy. Where are you?
He's not gonna lie, hanging out with V.
I leave this in your capable hands and wheels away.
You get a phone call.
Hey, what's good? Yeah.
Hey, you said Vika's with you.
Yeah.
Okay. How is she doing?
Why? You sound like you got some news.
Not great, Tommy. What's happening?
All right.
Well, I'm a little worried. I'm a little worried about you getting taken back to Texas. I don't know if you guys have seen the news.
We've seen the news, yeah.
We've seen the news. Tommy, I'm not from Texas.
Duh.
Yes. I just have to prove that I'm not from Texas.
All right. I will. What can I do? Should I go talk to him? Should I go?
Oh, you can get the paperwork from your parents if there's police presence.
Can you please go get my adoption paperwork from my parents?
Yeah. And then you can meet a Stanley because you could be like a chaperone or whatever, like an adult
Yes.
sort of. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a cowboy. You're like good against cowboys, right?
You got +2 against him.
What?
You're like a samurai. That's like, you know, it's like you have ninja training. Do you have cowboy training?
I'm not a samurai or a ninja. I'm
I'm
a
a
weeb. Look, guys. Yes, I can fight with a sword, and my main sword is like a large katana. But like, I'm not like a samurai. Those haven't existed since the 1600s.
That's what they want you to think.
No, he's super
No,
sad.
that's what. Okay,
You're just being humble.
I'm not. Okay, fine.
Can you like cut bullets out
I'm
of the air?
I'm going to Vika's parents' house, and I will try to get those papers.
Okay. God, I hope he just has bullets. That would be so easy for us.
Yeah.
Well, he's probably actually got the lasso. And like,
Oh
A
God.
lasso?
I'm gonna get
Oh.
lassoed.
his spurs are probably like something crazy. Cause like I don't imagine he rides a horse, right? Like his horse has got to be like either a motorcycle or like a mecha horse.
Or he just rides the storm.
Oh my god, he's got like a cloud like Goku.
That's so sick.
That's sick. That's wicked.
God
You
damn
don't
it.
even know if it's real. you're just making shit up in the car, and you're like, "That's awesome."
This is how
We're
zines
gonna
start.
get there, and he's gonna be the most normal man, just with a cowboy getup.
That would be rad. I am the law, followed by all of them saying, "I am the law."
So as Suhaila had mentioned, we could probably use some backup if this does escalate. Obviously,
Absolutely.
Fleur is on board with everything we do. I genuinely think Noah could be an excellent one to bring along, because isn't he pretty skilled at, like, not barriers, but like locking people down in some capacity?
Yeah. We can hit up Noah. We can hit up Noah. Yeah.
Do we want both? I mean, I don't see why we wouldn't try to get both of them.
Yeah. Fire away.
We can get both. Why not? Like, just see, like, throw out the line, see who nibbles.
Yeah. Who
Yeah.
wants to come look at funny cowboy?
Oh, we shouldn't
I do.
say that. But
Oh, God. Wait,
what the fuck? Girl, how long have you been in here?
she can't be here.
In the car?
Why are you in my car, Ramona?
I was a fly.
Who did you land on?
Oh my god, I swatted at you.
You did.
Oh,
And then I
Oh.
got into your pocket.
looks at Vika.
You. She just crosses her arms and puts on her seatbelt.
You're in danger.
I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
I can help.
I mean, I believe you.
I know. Thank you,
And
Ramona.
it's not like we could stop you from going there, because like I imagine you live in the neighborhood anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I would be there. Well, but, you said you were gonna call Noah?
Yeah.
Mhm.
You should do that. Might also be worth getting in touch with Solomon.
I assume Valor Force might already be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're probably on the job.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, let's just hit up Noah, see if he can get there, if we need to pick him up. So we're just gonna message Noah. It's like, hey, Noah, long time no see.
On my way.
Oh, you don't even know what we're... Maybe I just wanted to invite us to pizza or something, not like...
Yeah, right.
Okay, yeah, fair.
Seriously, go ahead, invite me to pizza.
Okay, I'll invite you
Is
to
that a
pizza
threat?
after.
Invite me to pizza right now, with no other alternative motives for calling me after the news just happened.
Nice.
Alright, bro, you wanna go for pizza?
Kinda.
Yeah.
Is Vika okay?
Yeah.
Just shell shocked in the
Vika-
passenger seat.
Vika is okay. We're going to have a civil conversation with the cowboy.
Good
Oh,
luck
right,
getting
yeah.
to him. He's surrounded by Gavin and the others.
Oh, yeah, I guess they're already.
Already?
Yeah, they're on the scene. Even Nolani's down there.
Oh.
I'm putting on the Vesper suit. Fuck it. No.
Yeah,
Fuck this.
Yeah, no,
Fuck
this is a suit up, gang.
Ah. She
I'll
just
get-
storms away. She is. It's escalating. How
Inga's
serious this is.
Inga's just gonna
Benji
fly
gets out of the
back.
car, he goes up to his little smithy, he just grabs handfuls of metal and stuffs it into his pocket.
Isabella's gonna get in her Inga chair and she's gonna connect.
Coins and washers and
Here, Austin, could you give me a Vesper?
Yeah, I'll give you a Vesper. Give me 1 second.
Just goes in her room and oh god. Like every phone call, it gets worse. At first she was like, okay, it might not be bad, but every time they contact someone,
Yeah.
it gets worse and worse and worse. And she's just like, oh my god. Oh.
So, like, Ramona, you got, like, an animal form? You got, like, an eagle or something? You get, like...
Yeah, I could turn into all sorts of stuff.
Okay.
I mean, like a pigeon is just as good as an eagle, right?
Benji grabs a box of cereal from the shelf and comes over.
You got cereal?
Yeah,
You can't switch to Vesper?
I don't, can I?
If you right-click your icon, there will be a thing that says multi-sided.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Hey!
I was trying to figure out how to do that.
Yeah.
Shoves a box of Cheerios at Ramona.
Also, Ramona, you didn't see anything.
What?
Yeah, Vesper's here.
Whoa, Vesper. Cool. Yeah, it's probably a good idea to keep Vika here. That way Vika will be safe.
Eat your cereal.
Alright. Let's go. Let's roll out.
So, as you get to the place, it's kind of like it's a little hectic. Valor Force is indeed on the scene.
Oh, Gino's here too. Jesus.
And is it this one? You've got like the HCPD who are down here, like kind of holding people off from getting any closer. You've got Valor Force who are all like set up around a perimeter, and he's just like sitting down. Looks like he's just waiting. Nolani is up at the front, kind of talking to him, and even like Michelle is up there trying to talk to him and get something sorted out. I'm gonna set you guys up on the south end, and you can decide how you wanna come at this one.
Ooh,
Yeah.
God, how do we get him to leave? Because like,
I mean,
And you guys can switch over to your to your.
I mean, I have ideas using like my brain powers, but I feel like that could escalate the situation.
Yeah.
Did we want Benji to be Benji here?
That's up to
Probably
you.
not.
No. Yeah, you need to be suited up for sure.
yeah. Okay,
And
so how do we?
grab?
We need to get to Tommy, who is getting my parents. that packet. It's like I'm serving him papers,
Yeah, it really
like for a
is.
lawyer. That's.
And it
we gotta
isn't
get
too
that
much longer
first.
before Tommy shows up. Oh, do. Hello, Vesper.
Hi. You have something for me?
I think so. Here. They said that this was all they could find. That there is probably more, but that they couldn't find it, and they wanted me to tell you that they miss you and that they love you.
Oh God. Oh, that hurts.
Aw.
That hurts so bad.
Yeah.
God, that is painful for her.
Okay, so like, what do? We just roll up and give him the papers? But won't the papers just prove that you're like? What if they're really, really good forged? And he's just like, well, that confirms it from the thing. Give me the girl, and just snatches you up or something. Like,
As I was looking through them, they do seem kind of airtight. Now, granted, these are a lot of papers, and I am missing other papers, but this seems a decent. This seems like a decent way to go about it.
How feasible is it when looking through the server information to find even like a couple of emails that would show Triton making contact with someone to forge documents?
Give me. Let me think. They probably have their in-house forger or some sort of lawyer to handle that sort of thing. But
Yeah.
let me. That feels like you're kind of not assessing the situation, but you are piercing the mask.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
No.
All right. Here we go. Oh, it's thinking really hard about this roll. No. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, as you start digging through, you're kind of like clicking around, digging through Triton's stuff. When you get you get sort of like the big red flashing screen sign that kicks you out of everything. It seems like they may have updated their web security in recent weeks.
Okay, that's understandable. I was even thinking back of like looking on the ones that we had downloaded weeks ago.
Oh, the ones
from
that you downloaded a while ago. Yeah,
Yeah.
as you poke through that stuff, you do see it's hard to get any sort of definite information. And it's at that point that the people who are in fact there at the park are going to start getting a sense of like it starts to rain just slightly.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Did Noah come here with us?
Noah is here. Let me grab him.
like,
Is Ramona here too?
Ramona is here. Let me grab him.
She's a little sparrow in the tree.
so
Yeah.
here's the problem: is with all the people here, especially the media looking at this, we can't just go up and say that Vika isn't from not the Lone Star hegemony, because that would just out Vika's entire like
Right.
everything, right?
Yeah, and that is a bit of a problem.
This is gonna sound stupid. We have to separate Howdy Bell from everyone else, and then get to talk to him one-on-one.
Oh boy. Let's see. Maybe I can.
Yeah, you've got like little pocket dimension things, yeah?
Yeah, but they're like set up at very specific points. I can't just like teleport to my pocket dimensions whenever I want.
Sure.
But
Can you make a temporary one if given time?
Like 12 hours.
Oof, okay. Yep, never mind. Sorry.
Damn.
okay, so what we
So,
should
Hera, do you think you can deal with Michelle and Bailey?
Oh boy, that is. Yeah.
I just need
Well,
a distraction.
assuming Michelle wouldn't arrest me on the spot.
look. If we go up to Howdy Bell and say, "Hey, we'll give you the information you're looking for, but we got to get away from everyone else," I think he'd probably comply.
Yeah.
Maybe I could get it to him.
Carrier pigeon.
That true?
What a good idea. You're so full of good ideas.
Okay.
And they tear off the cover letter and roll it up and present it to Ramona.
Got it.
She
It's the
turns into a pigeon with a human hand.
Like,
Oh god. But like,
We also need to make sure that he understands that these documents are forged. Because if they are looking airtight,
wait,
it's going to be a hard sell.
I have an idea. So why don't we write down a location to one of Noah's pocket dimensions, tell him to meet us there, don't be followed, and then when he shows up, we can just talk.
Yeah. Looks over at Noah. Do you have a location that you are comfortable with doing this?
I really don't. I
Okay.
mean, I've mostly just got the one, and like I need that for stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
that's fair. Yeah, it's fine.
down the road, I'm gonna need it a lot more.
Right.
We'll just do a normal location, not like any pocket dimension, just like I don't know, the alleyway where everything happens.
Oh, where we dealt with, what was it, Hot Rod like 2 or 3 times?
Yeah. Let's just go there.
That is
hopefully-
it's also close to Fry High, which is nice.
Yeah, so if we tell him to meet us there, not to be followed, maybe he'll make it there in time, and then we can have a quick discussion, and hopefully things go well. And if they don't, then Valor Force, and then everyone else who's been chasing him around will be there shortly, if things go as south as possible. Sound good?
Right. Yeah.
Ramona, go fly.
Turns around.
Hey, what's up?
Hello, my friends.
Yeah, don't worry, we're working on diffusing the situation.
So are they. Rather poorly, might I add. He's getting quite agitated.
oh my god, I just
yeah.
noticed who else is here.
Oh Jesus, this is a powder keg gang.
Oh, fuck, yeah. Oh god, that's what they meant by like the A tiers being like, you can't be in our fucking city. Don't worry. We're about to try to get a one-on-one conversation with him that'll probably defuse the situation. If not, then you'll know where we are. He looks up the sky, it's kind of hard not to know where he is.
Indeed. Would you like a distraction?
A distraction?
What kind?
The large, fire-breathing kind.
Wouldn't that also kind of escalate the situation?
The situation is escalated. Come on.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
It might get some of these heavier hitters out of your way. I would
Yeah.
hate to see Vika taken away by the Texas Rangers or some bandito.
Jesus Christ.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, do what you can. The pigeon will carry the message. We run off to the location, meet him there, try to discuss everything with him, clarify the situation, and then he'll leave, and then none of us will have to deal with this, hopefully. Best case scenario.
All right.
Ramona, send the message.
Whee!
We'll get moving.
I really hope a stray lightning bolt doesn't just like smash her out of the air.
She does have a thing in her gross hand. Maybe that'll be notable.
Oh, okay. She was quick about it.
And so, yeah, he sort of he sees a letter fall, grabs it. It blows away on the wind. I'm needed elsewhere at the moment. You're not going anywhere. You're staying right where we can see you. I think I am needed elsewhere. Michelle? On it. Sir, you're under arrest for terroristic threats.
Attempted kidnapping.
Attempted kidnapping, terroristic threats. And at that point, Whisper shouts, "Look out!" And like a huge gust of wind starts pouring in from around all of you, like from around the entire area, like an entire tornado's worth of wind starts pouring in just around his hand alone. It is getting difficult to breathe.
We should get out of here as fast as we can.
The cops are starting to like they're like trying to hold on to the plants around here so that they don't get pulled away.
The wind starts whistling through the holes in Benji's mask. It's fucking terrifying.
Oh god, yeah, no kidding.
This lit is fucked up.
I'm gonna change maps.
I mean, should we try to help the cops? I mean, they're just people.
Vesper, can you like control their handcuffs to handcuff them to the ground or something?
There's nothing.
There's nothing to handcuff them with.
I mean,
He's on his way out.
Oh, I thought they'd probably have handcuffs on them.
If you
No.
want.
I mean, the cops have handcuffs.
I don't know if it would be enough to handcuff them to the ground. Well,
I have a
maybe.
thing I can do.
Yeah, Benji would be able to handcuff them to the ground, but not
Yeah.
Vesper.
Oh yeah, and you're probably heavy
Because
enough
that
that
was
the
my
wind.
thought.
And you're heavy enough.
The
that
wind's
the
gonna
wind will
carry you away.
Yeah, Benji is literally like rooted to the ground right now. This wind is like hitting him, but it is only singing. It is not moving him.
It's fucking sick.
Okay, yeah, Benji can essentially stake these people to the ground. Just make little cages to like hold them in.
Yeah, roll to defend.
Okay, he will take a step forward and like shoot some, just like.
And all of the other Valor Force kids are like kind of like backing off a little bit. Nalani looks like she was getting flung around being so close to it, but she starts to fly up in the air, and it looks like she's like because the air's just getting very thin. And even Michelle starts to like back off a little bit, and he just sort of lets it go. And it just sort of creates like as the air starts to refill the space, like there's like this boom, and it kind of pushes everything back. But yeah, let me see how that worked. Very good. And yeah, you're able to you go up, you kind of cuff them to the ground, and I think Gino will like turn around and see you and be like, I don't know this one. But, I don't know this one, but thanks.
Benji kind of just stands there like at attention with the sword held between his like the sword pointed to the ground. He's waiting for Vika to move.
They have been sitting here just paralyzed on what to do here. Everyone is making plans and everybody is trying to find the safest way to sort of disengage this without her coming out to God, everyone. There's reporters here, there's heroes here. And she's reached the point where I don't think she cares. I would like to do something. I would like to take foolhardy action without talking to my team to clear insecure.
Yeah.
And just as people are talking, Vesper begins to walk down through the saloon doors and is heavy enough and is magnetized themselves enough that they are walking straight through the storm.
And
just a silent procession. And they sort of glance at everyone as they walk by. Tommy.
Cops can't move.
And all the police officers who she worked with. And Gino, who is always very, very nice to her.
He looks at you and he's mad. He doesn't like Vesper.
I know that he hates Vesper so much.
J. Jonah
And
Jameson,
vibe.
motherfucker.
And Vesper has the papers gripped in her hand. And they continue on their march.
You another one?
I have something for you.
And in the wind, it is taking Vesper a lot to stand straight in, like, the violence of the wind.
Unless you have my refugee, I can't say I'm too interested.
Your refugee doesn't exist. These are their fake adoption papers.
He takes them. Starts
Vita
reading.
Lowell is a fake person.
That's
But
all.
they are not from the Lone Star hegemony.
He's just kind of like thumbing through all the papers and everything. That's all well and good, but I got my orders.
To bring back a body.
If need be. I need to speak to Vika. Because as far as I can tell, these adoption papers look legit.
Look closer.
And they sort of reach up and click off the mask portion. Look closer.
Miss Lowell.
And she takes a breath to steady her heart. Mr. Howdy Bell.
Ranger. Howdy, Bill.
Ranger.
We can talk. What's your story?
It's fake. None of it's real. I needed a good place where nobody escapes to be from. And
You guys start to hear a helicopter.
Oh, God.
And they handed me that identity.
Is it a Triton helicopter?
It is.
Where's the fire-breathing distraction?
The fire-breathing distraction kind of like rushes over the scene, and at that point, Gavin and or at least Whisper is like, "Oh shit! Damn it! Who let a dragon out?" He goes and flies off after it, and it looks like Gavin's sort of like orders on the dragon. Michelle is like, Valor Force after the dragon.
Ugh.
And Valor Force gets out of here. And she's like, where's Solomon? You have this. I've got this.
Where's our dragon to fight the fucking dragon, dude? Come on.
They're like, where's our vampire? We need to fight this dragon. The helicopter lands. Let me see if I can get a quick helicopter asset. I think from the web.
I mean,
here we go.
Yeah. Oh, look at that!
It's so small. That's for
Chugga.
Oh, damn! That is a high-tech fucking copter.
Well, you know, Triton specializes in a very specific thing.
I mean, it makes sense.
And it comes down. Friend of yours?
They're trying to protect an asset. Me. Protect. They're trying to get rid of an asset.
Let me grab this.
Can always
ended
set
up
it
underneath it. What? Come on, I was clicked on the right one. All right, here we go. Okay. and he steps out.
This whole time, Vesper was
believe-
facing this man, and they sort of bring their fucking visor back up to click it in place.
I believe this incident is my fault. Let me handle this, Congresswoman. It's representative, but go ahead. Mr. Howdy Bell, I apologize. Let me be the first to apologize for this bit of confusion. I believe this situation is not what you have been led to believe that it is. I believe I was just getting to the heart of that matter. Indeed. Vesper.
Mr. King.
You look at Mr. King, and you're kind of sensing something about him that you didn't pick up on Donovan King before. It was the fear, the sense that you've talked to this person before. This person has threatened your life. This person has threatened the life of your parents. This person has threatened the life of everyone around you. And the other guy, the guy you saw in your at your parents' house, he didn't have he had the threats, but you never got the sense that he could back them up. Not like this guy did.
Oh, this is the motherfucker that debriefed her. Fuck. And they're just biting their tongue because, oh god, he's so close. Oh, he's
Vika,
within a.
Can I do a thing?
Yes,
Yeah, what do
please.
you wanna
What would
do?
you like to do?
I had something planned, and then the plans had to adapt. Vesper, you would feel something slightly tug around your ankle. When Vika walked past Benji as she was approaching up to Howdy Bell, Benji put a small, thin wire of mithril around her and just let it snake past all the way up in case he tried anything. Benji wanted to use it as essentially a ripcord to pull her back into safety. But you also noticed that as the helicopter landed on top of that, he morphed it so that it's kind of also tethered over onto possibly Donovan.
I love this trap.
Okay. Roll to unleash your powers.
Okay.
I believe in you.
Come on, baby boy.
Please.
Ooh.
As
Mark
it starts,
potential.
yeah, mark potential. As it starts to slither onto Donovan, something very quickly flies out the back of his suit and like zaps it.
Ooh.
Oh.
Fuck.
And a full like shield, like a force field, pops up around him.
Oh, he's got tech.
Ah.
Oops. What was that? He looks down.
Benji will just walk up. He will just slowly and confidently walk up.
Hell yeah.
I thought I smelled mithril.
Hate that. Walks around this observantly, but very assuredly. Sorry, Tommy. Sorry, bro.
Yeah. Tank's gonna move up, but like keep a distance, but be ready to engage if necessary.
And he will just stand here right beside Vesper, like with the sword between his hands pointed towards the ground like a knight at attention. Like he is guarding her.
Can we continue negotiations?
Yes, I'm here for business, Mr. Howdybell. And this place is no place to do business. Perhaps you could meet me at my office. And I'll straighten all of this up. And little Vika won't have to worry anymore.
God, his words make her skin crawl. It is disgusting.
Isn't this for the best? Oh, might make my job a little easier.
Go on then.
And even
Go
for you,
negotiate.
and even for you, Vesper.
I'm not your refugee. It doesn't matter.
Of course not.
You're not taking me back. Donovan King will clear up everything. But even if he didn't, I'm not going back.
Message received, Vika.
And
you.
God, she wants to fucking kill that guy so bad, but she's
Slight turn of the head, whistle in the wind.
Where did you get that, I wonder?
The mask forms into a smile. It just crinkles and crunches.
Oh.
He smiles back, almost like an exact mirror of the smile that you're giving.
Well, he designed the mask to be a mirror for a reason.
We'll see you soon as well, Sir Knight. Should I be going with this? No need. This whole business will be cleared up. I apologize for taking your very valuable time, Representative Kahananui. All right.
God.
And every step he takes, she's just like, I could. But in front of everybody.
You hear a voice in your head as you're thinking, go on. Why don't you do it? Don't you hate me?
Oh my god, Austin.
Don't you want me to die?
God, more than anything.
He turns around, and gives you kind of like a knowing glance.
Not today.
Before he gets onto the helicopter and they get out of here.
Can I try something crazy as
he's
walking to his helicopter? I'm not going to make a big dangerous play. Because I'm synced into Inga, am I able to try and use my mind powers to drain any random memory from that Donovan King to then maybe try to get a guess as to what his deal is by searching through, once I've downloaded it, later what's going on with this guy? You can say no, because this is experimental. Yep.
Yeah, well, I'm not completely unwilling to let you try that. I would say unleash your powers.
Okay.
This is not a wield your powers.
Yeah,
this is just an unleash. Okay. Okay. So you are linked up with Inga. You can get a good sense of like the general information field around you, and or around Inga, and I think now I would have you try to pierce the mask.
Oh, interesting. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured might happen. Yeah. That is okay. This is all very experimental.
Mm-hmm.
But I saw an opportunity and I wasn't going to waste it.
Yep. And so the two of them hop on board the helicopter and fly off. Ugh. Crazy, dude. Noah's down here with Russell.
Yeah. A lot of big wig stuff going on. It's kind of disappointing that the representative just let Donovan King handle the situation.
Yeah, no joke.
Turns.
Should I have done it?
He looks up to the sky at the receding storm. Shakes his head no.
That comforts her just a little. That decision not to rip Donovan King's head off his fucking shoulders was the right decision. She needs something to make it feel like it was the right decision, not to act.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Hi there. Nalani Kahananui. Vesper, I've heard of you.
Oh. Hello.
And you, she puts her hand out.
Shakes it. Sizzly.
I don't know what you talked about, but it looked like you were on the verge of solving our possible Category 5 problem.
Yeah. Excuse me, miss. I've got to go.
At that point, Gino starts running up. Stop right there!
Oh, Gino should be pinned to the ground, buddy.
Okay.
Yeah, all the cops are.
Yeah, they're all
I was
still
just thinking.
very
I was
safe.
just thinking the other cops, but yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I could walk past them if you
I'm-
like.
Yeah.
So I was even going to say Isabella was probably like removing restraints because you got to remember there was a horrible wind that probably lifted them up. They were probably nearly getting their arms ripped off. Quite
Well,
frankly,
it's more like so it's like looped against their belt, right?
Oh,
And
okay.
So, and so it's like they're like flying up like woo, and so as the wind sort of dies down, you know, they realize that they've been like clipped to the ground. They're like, what the hell is this? And Tommy is going to help uncuff them.
yeah. Tank would see
Uh.
Tommy do that and be like, "That's probably the correct course of action here."
Who the hell are you?
Um,
He sort of
just-
looks at he's like looking at the robot.
Name's Tank. Just helping folks out. Nothing more, sir.
Well, I appreciate you getting me unbuckled here, I suppose. Whew.
Appreciate what you do, officer.
As for you, Vesper,
Fuck.
And now we go.
Vesper, you're under arrest. Captain Papadopoulos, is that really necessary? Absolutely. This is the best chance that this is the best chance that I've had in weeks to catch Vesper.
Vesper puts their hands out in a gesture of go on.
Just go ahead and puts
It's a
out.
dare.
He goes ahead and he puts on the handcuffs.
They just dissolve.
Very sorry. I've got to get going now, Chief Papadopoulos. And then
You
Sort
at,
of
at
attempt to
chief,
push
he sort of fucking like steams up because he's not the chief. He quit his campaign because his son ran away.
Oops.
I should probably talk to him later.
And the walk back. It just feels like a walk of shame.
Is this how it was supposed to work? Metahumans just get to walk free when they break the law? No, that's not how this was supposed to work. But these are extenuating circumstances. Chasing one of those freaks away doesn't excuse all of the other things that they've been doing for weeks, months even. If you can arrest him, if you can arrest them, arrest them. And Nalani sort of walks off.
Yeah.
Gives a salute to her. We should get out of here, yeah?
Yeah, I think
absolutely.
it's time to go.
How's that dragon fight going?
It's sick, honestly. I bet it's fucking rad.
There's like
There's a-
multicolored flames everywhere.
Yeah, there's a few of them in the sky, and but it seems like it's died down. Yeah, we better get out of here before Valor Force shows up.
Yeah, let's get out.
Yeah. Tank keeps looking over his shoulder back at the situation. It's like, oof. Well, I mean, it panned out all right, but doesn't feel like a win.
No, it doesn't. It really doesn't.
And then let's see. So back at the secret base.
Do we say fucking him? Just bring Noah. Like we probably should start recruiting people to our
Honestly,
team because Valor Force outnumbers us.
Yeah, no one can come back for pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah?
We have to ask Vika though. That's important.
Oh.
Yeah,
At
Yeah.
this point, she's practically catatonic. Just do it.
yeah.
She's
Benji
afraid
won't.
of. She's afraid of Noah.
Noah?
She's afraid of Noah, but she's not as afraid of him as she is of Solomon.
Then Benji doesn't want to bring her back or bring him back.
Yeah, okay. Then we'll just tell him, no, it's just like, yeah, we'll go out for the pizza later. Thank you so much for coming. We just got a lot to
No
process.
problem.
Yeah.
Anytime, guys. Damn. I'm kind of frustrated that I saw Whisper here. But, I gotta... yeah, I'll talk to you guys about it a little more later.
Yeah. You need anything, let us know. It's the least we could do.
Likewise. See you later, guys.
Little salute.
And so, the car makes it back, and let me flip you guys back over to and Ramona might show up later. She might not. You never really know with her.
Just a tiny rat hiding under the car.
She's like, I don't know how to get there. What are you talking about? I was a fly. Guys, you don't understand. The entire world is so weird when you're a fly. When you're a bug.
Brain little.
Yeah, I have no idea. I was in a pocket when you guys went to that place. I don't know where that was.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Vesper
Thanks.
just stays in the car while everyone exits.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Right.
Oh,
No, not at all. No.
Oh, am I gonna start killing? Huh?
Don't you want to just go ape shit?
Kill!
Yeah. Yeah. That was something. Russell like looks over at Benji like, you got Vika, right?
Oh,
Oz
got up.
I will take that as a yes. Yep, that was
Oh, good job, kids.
yeah. It's
Might not be how I would have handled it, but you know what? I wasn't there, so you know.
I mean,
good job.
I don't know what options we really had because, like, this Howdy Bell is clearly one of the strongest metas we've seen. And then with Donovan King showing up with, I don't know if you saw, I got a pretty good view. Clearly has some high-tech barrier action.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. In fact, it surprised me that he didn't have that the last time you guys ran into him.
Yeah, something is very off about this Donovan King. Like, I don't know. Seems more... what's the best way to put this? Like, the Donovan King that got his ass beat in Vika's old house was, you know, cocky and ran his mouth a lot. But, like, this one is very succinct, it seems. Like, get the job done, walk away. Which is not what we were dealing with before.
Maybe Vika slapped some sense into him. Got his shit together. It could honestly be anything under the sun, and it wouldn't surprise me at this point.
Yeah.
That just whole scene was just kind of, I don't know. The meta showing up anyways, the police not being able to do anything, Donovan King showing up even though we had it handled, and then the representative just letting him walk away with this person. It's
yeah. Well, I can't honestly say I know. I would have known what I would have done in that situation if I were Milani.
Yeah, but Whisper was allowed to show up, no problem. I mean, I assumed Nalani was about to do something if stuff went bad. It's just, I don't know, what's the point of the Honor Act if billionaires can just run around with $1 billion worth of tech just to handle things like that? A shield, doubt that. Helicopters, just...
Yeah, I'm sure we'll be hearing about it a lot over the course of the next few weeks. The news is going to eat this up. Oh, they've been eating it up. They haven't stopped airing. They haven't stopped airing replays of Vesper destroying those handcuffs since it stopped.
It's a great gif. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Hold on, I need to reblog that, or not reblog, but retweet it on Little Bot Big World. That's good numbers for us.
I mean, it was sick.
There's a few people I kind of want to talk to now. Obviously,
Who do you have in mind?
I need to talk to my dad, but I think it might be time to talk to Representative Kawananui about some stuff.
Yeah.
Well, we haven't exactly been on speaking terms as of late, but I'm sure she would answer if I tried to get in touch with her.
I mean...
Wait, we actually know the perfect person to get in contact with her.
You do. You also all have her number.
Yeah. I'm sure
she gave it to you on the first day of Valor Force and said, hey, if you guys ever need anything.
I'm sure if I called, she would be very interested. Considering everyone knows who I am, what I'm doing right now.
For sure.
It's just, it's just seeing her point of view on things, I guess, would be good because, I don't know, she just kind of let us walk away, but she also just kind of let Donovan King walk away with Howdy Bell, so...
Yeah, it almost feels like she's kind of just throwing her hands up on the whole thing.
I mean, like, a high-tier meta like that just walks into the city and then everything goes to chaos. I mean, what do you do? How do you deal with that, right? Valor Force is just a bunch of teenagers. Whisper shows up, and it's just like as soon as Whisper shows up, probably there was a bunch of other metas waiting to jump on it too. Like, I don't know.
Honestly, we're probably pretty lucky. I hate to say it, that Donovan King did show up. Strictly because I feel like there's a lot of metas or ex-vigilantes that are just gunning for any reason to get back in it and prove the value. And what better opportunity, right?
And so you think Donovan King showing up was the better option?
I don't think it's the... How do I phrase this? In the moment, I didn't see a better option.
We're lucky that we all got out of there with no serious harm to anybody. That's the important thing. That's the most important thing. If that situation escalated any further, then we would have volcanic tornadoes rummaging around the city and probably getting people hurt or killed.
Mm-hmm. And then more metas would get involved probably. Like, this would have gotten bad.
But now Donovan King has contact with one of the most powerful metas we've seen recently.
Yeah,
blowing smoke up his ass. It's concerning.
It's weird. It is absolutely concerning. Hopefully this ends with him just getting a private jet ride back to Texas. But one thing I did look into while this situation was going on, the huge storm around Texas, according to recent satellite images, has shrunk significantly over the course of the past few days. Probably over the course of time that Howdy Bell was on his way to Halcyon City.
Oh my god, is it a fucking
dynasty?
Do they have a timeshare on godlike wind powers?
Yeah. Is it like a hive mind power?
I mean, I don't know, maybe. I mean, powers through bloodline isn't like exactly like a strange thing, you know?
Yeah, it happens. Anyway, get some rest, guys. I know it wasn't as physically intense, but it sure does seem like it was a stressful one. And yeah.
So what's going on in the car?
What's going on in the car, Vika?
Vika has taken off the visor and sort of placed it on the dash. He's unbuckled the seatbelt and is just stewing.
What's going on up there? Empty coconut?
Oh, never. Oh, Benji, please. I'm always thinking.
What is it today?
How easy it could have been.
You know what that means?
What?
How easy it was for you to not.
It was hard not to.
Exactly.
I could have solved so many problems. And she sort of like bangs her head back against the headrest a couple times. I think the Donovan King, whose ass I beat, wasn't Donovan King.
Yeah, I figured as much.
That
Got
man
an
was
idea.
Donovan
Who do you
King.
think it is?
I don't know.
He kind of glances out the window to the side over at the group here.
What if it was Donovan King? But a better one. One that actually had his shit together.
That's the one I met first. That was the one who debriefed me. God, he's terrible. I didn't do anything.
You didn't need to.
But God, he deserves it.
Oh, yeah, of course he does.
It would be so easy. If I had no one that I loved, it would be so easy to kill Donovan King. And they just break down in the Kia Soul. Just ugly crying in the spacious privacy of the Kia Soul.
Surprisingly so.
So spacious.
Benji's just gonna reach up and start smoothing her hair as she cries, because, you know, he's in the backseat behind her, so it's not like he can just crawl up and cry with her.
It's not that easy. You gotta deal with me. You're not getting rid of me if I'm the only thing keeping you from going nuts.
Yeah, I think that might be the case. Ugh. Yeah. I think everybody here is the reason I'm not a complete monster. Not yet.
That's pretty good.
Not yet.
I feel like most people would have, most people in your shoes, they would have snapped by now. God damn. I kind of wish I hadn't gone with that silent dude persona. Because, like, I would have given him lip, you know? Would have said something stupid about his hair or something like that. But then I was like, oh, wait, we got the same haircut.
No, he's receding more. For sure.
Yeah,
money
but like,
money can't buy everything. I mean, it can, but he's choosing not to.
V, with this lifestyle, give me 5 years, I'm gonna be there.
I'll love you even if you have no hair.
How do we get him where it hurts? Insult his hairline? I don't know if that one would be susceptible to daddy issues. You know, poking him about it.
I don't know. I'm gonna need to find another place to hide.
Oh yeah, that's easy. You just come over with me.
And she thinks, and she's so grateful for this comfort and supporting. And she's very grateful for
You
it.
should probably roll for it.
Please help me.
I'm trying. Let me try.
Help me! Help me!
Help me! Help me! Oh,
Let's go,
Thank
Bongo.
you. Oh, yes. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of some of these. I'm going to absolve guilty. And she thinks to herself that she does need a new place to hide. And he agrees. And maybe it's for the best that he doesn't know where it's at.
huh?
Yeah. She's not going to say it. She's going to nod. And she's going to start thinking about an alternate place to live or hide that no one knows. For her
I don't know, I
safety.
figure like you come over. I'm thinking like it's about time I told Tommy what I got going on. You could probably
You
tell him
haven't-
yours.
You haven't told Tommy that you're a sword?
I was with you the whole time, V. We woke up,
Yeah.
came here today.
Oh, you're right. You have to tell Tommy you're a sword, Benji.
I'll
He's
only tell
going
him
to
if you
love
want to tell
that.
him your stuff. Yeah.
He doesn't need to know my stuff. I don't think. Does he?
I think it would help.
Does he? Yeah.
I think it's fucked up as it is. With you, the more people who know, the better.
Fuck. Maybe so. Ugh. I haven't even told Suhaila everything. It's just. I will. And she, knocks back the hood and opens up the car. And she's going to, by herself for a little bit, put together a fucking PowerPoint presentation of her life of suffering.
That's really funny.
Where she's just like, man, I'm going to cry when I do it. So let me have a visual aid. Let me use my secretary skills to build something that'll let things speak for themselves just a little bit, so she doesn't have to.
Benji kind of sits in the car by himself for a minute, thinking about everything. When
Russell's
shit
just
hits
like
the fan, it really all just happens at once from multiple angles, man.
Russell's just like, oh man, I sure am hungry. I'd like to go to McDonald's, but everyone's hanging out in my car.
I mean, it is really spacious.
Yeah,
There's
it's
some
fair.
chicken Alfredo in the fridge that you could probably warm up. It's not chicken parm, but there was 3 meals that were purchased the day before.
Yeah, that stuff's probably still good.
Yeah, it's Italian food.
Yeah.
It's good for a while.
Oh,
Benji just lies down on the cool concrete floor.
Yeah.
how you doing?
Talking to girls is hard. How do you do it, Isabella?
I don't anymore. Well, not like. I mean, to be fair, from what I've gathered, she's like the hardest one, but I think she's worth it.
Yeah. What do you think, Russ?
Talking to girls? I mean, talking to anyone's hard.
Yeah, she's not just anyone, though.
There's got to be something we can do for Vika, right?
I mean, we're doing it one step at a time.
We try our best. We can try our best for her. Honestly, she is she's a troubled cookie. A trouble cookie.
Hmm.
I mean,
Hey, Isabella.
Yeah.
What do you think the chances are that Donovan King's from your world?
Thinks about that. Hey, Dad?
Yeah?
Dumb question. Back in our universe, was there ever a place like Triton?
Oh, Triton. Yeah, I think they existed in ours.
Was there a Donovan King there?
Gosh, I wasn't super business minded at the time.
Sure.
Before we got switched over, and so I couldn't really say if the King family were at the head of that.
I feel like someone in chat. No, but we did have a Doris Queen.
We yeah, I don't know. Why?
I think Benji is suggesting the possibility that this Donovan King, I'm like, let's be real, this is the new Donovan King. Could be from our universe or maybe another one.
No, that's what I'm thinking.
I mean,
I'm thinking that wet noodle of a man that we know. Maybe he's the one from your world. And this one's the one who's got his shit together from here. Maybe that's why you didn't hear about the other one. He was a nobody.
Let's see. So, Vika... oh, wait. No, he doesn't know that Vika had said that... he doesn't know that Vika had said that that was the first one that she had talked to.
Sure.
Benji can bring that up. Benji can just mention that quickly.
Well, let's see here. So, Vika says that this new Donovan King was actually the first one she had talked to.
Sure.
And then this other guy shows up, and he doesn't have any of the presence that this first king has, right?
And you remember when he was going on his tirade, he was saying, I was probably high off my ass, and I don't remember a thing.
Yeah, he seemed really out of the loop, which was bizarre considering how much power he had.
Yeah, he definitely wasn't as easy to take him seriously, for sure.
Not to mention, now that I think about it, like when we approached him about the concept of like the full moon and whatnot, he, from what I could tell, didn't know shit. Like, to me, that's puppet material.
And then, so if he's the puppet, then maybe this first Donovan King has always been the one in charge?
maybe.
But then who's this other guy?
And why even have him?
Yeah. I'm gonna do a little bit of research. You've given me something to think about, at least.
Sure.
I'm gonna look in on I guess the history of Donovan King beyond just his Wikipedia article.
Sure.
Benji starts thinking of one thing. Why would he has an answer to like a question that doesn't even make sense in his head. And it's definitely him projecting, but why would they need this guy as a puppet to use him? There's something about him. They need to use him as an object.
Hey, Benji, this might be a dumb question because I don't fully understand your powers. are you able to, like, detect metal? Like, can you feel it nearby?
Yeah, not as strong as like how V can do it. If it's like a really pure metal or a big source of it, I can usually feel like the hum and like the tingle, you know. But like V can just be like "Whoa," and feel it from like feet away. But yeah, generally.
Yeah,
Okay.
usually you have to be touching the metal in order to feel your way through it, and how
Sure.
you feel it
Like
depends.
he can vibe that
on-
it's around him, but he won't be able to
Yeah.
get information from it until he touches it.
Yeah.
Okay, because if you'll excuse me, I'm just going down conspiracy rabbit hole here. So we have, we'll call him just like Punk Donovan King, okay? The one that was running his mouth and got his ass beat or whatever, right?
Can
So we
call
know
him,
he's.
like loser because Punk seems too cool for him.
You're correct. So loser Donovan King gets his ass beat. He bleeds. We see it. This new Donovan King shows up. He's got new tech. He is far more calculated, and he does not spare any time in being in the presence of other people for that long. Triton is also highly capable and understanding with technology. And one of the things they wanted from us very much so was my technology that allowed the mind to sync with machinery perfectly. Is it possible that this new Donovan King, this capable one, could actually be Donovan King Sr. trying to send his mentality to an android? The reason I was asking if you could detect metal is if by chance when you were near that one, was he metal at all?
I couldn't really touch him, and like the air was pretty charged. There was a lot of pretty ionized up there with Mr. Yeehaw.
Right.
Please, Mr. Yeehaw is my neighbor.
That's an idea. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of routes we could go with this, but
Till we figure out more, it would just be guessing.
yeah, and that's no good.
If you guys could excuse me, I'm gonna go out for some like fresh air.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. And
Go talk to your dad.
no. If only it was that simple. I want to take foolhardy action without talking to the team. And I'm gonna head towards Triton Tower.
Oh my god!
And I either want to talk to Mr. Howdy Bell or Donovan King.
You're a rogue.
Oh boy.
Let
like-
me take a look.
Yeah, it's because Russell's just like, there's only one way we can find out. And it's like, he doesn't want to like drag anyone else into this because it's like, yeah, this is kind of dumb, but like, this is, you know, this is something to just kind of
This
like,
is what we do.
yeah. I mean, he saved Donovan King's life like twice.
Oh boy.
Maybe he'll be merciful.
You get some leverage.
Yeah.
I mean, that is an interesting card to pull.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're not wrong. And I mean, if you bring it up and he's like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's only the like more confirmation of like, oh, okay, you're absolutely a different guy.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh boy.
You know, Howdy Bell is here. I don't know how long he's gonna be here. I want to talk to the cowboy as well. Because he's a cowboy.
That's yeah.
Kind of cool. And plus, he
he is
looks
fucking
similar to Russell in various ways.
Like, and it doesn't need to be a scene. I think Isabella would find Vika and see if she wanted to partake in some kvass and smoking, and just be like,
Kvass and smoking.
Find somewhere
teen
where,
activities.
yeah, find somewhere where Isaac is not gonna find them, and just be like, hey, like I still got some, you know.
That bottle of Mad Dog 2020.
We got some. Look, we are real Soviet teens right now. We have kvass, we have smoking.
'Cause I'd like to
That's all
fling
we
myself into easy relief and also try to help Vika as much as possible. Just like, we ain't gotta talk, but you know, let's just chill, right?
Okay.
Get white girl wasted.
Let's
Mhm.
let's see what's going on downtown.
Yeah. Oh man, you're gonna start up as just little Russell Papadopoulos?
I mean, it's the same thing now, really.
That's, you know what, fair.
Yeah, it's like Racket Russell is just like people know. So it's not like I need the disguise or anything. If anything, people will more easily recognize the suit than, the other stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're
Can you ping?
Oh, did I not?
Oh, okay, yeah, there I am. And Russell's gonna walk in. Is there like clouds above this building?
Not at the moment.
Shit,
I mean,
he's already
like it's like a kind of an overcast day as it is, but it's not
Yeah.
like it's not any more focused and cloudy like it was earlier. Earlier, you get the sense that earlier the large swirling vortex above the park was kind of a threat because he was threatening.
Yeah,
he
sure.
was saying 12 hours.
Yeah.
more for show, spectacle.
Mhm. Yeah, so
But now he
Russell's-
doesn't need that as much. So
Russell's going to walk in and she's like, God. He's
nah,
kind of half expecting them to turn him away, but it's just like, might as well try. Hello, miss.
Hello, how can I help you?
I'm Russell Papadopoulos, and I'm here to maybe talk to. I know this is gonna sound crazy, but Donovan King Jr.
Let's see here. I think Mr. King is in a meeting right now.
with Howdy Bell.
I'm not sure. Let me get in touch with his secretary real quick.
Yeah, if you tell him it's me, then he might, let me in.
Yeah, you can go ahead and sit on the couch real quick, and I'll be right back with you.
Okay. Russell's on high alert. He's just like, oh God, this is like,
Belly of the beast shit.
yeah, it's just like he's hoping that it's just like Donovan King Jr., right? As he is now, especially, he's a very cocky man. So it's just like probably doesn't view Russell as a threat at all, especially since if he does know, Russell has saved his life twice so far, if it is him. And so it's just like he's probably just like, yeah, fuck it. It's not like this kid can do anything. Invite him up, sure, but we'll see.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and head on up.
Okay.
It'll be the penthouse floor.
Yep. Thank you very much. Oh God. And so he's gonna walk through.
Russ, Tommy Hurdy.
Yeah, this is peak anxiety because he's been here before, but not for like
this.
Not like this. It was for defending the Triton Tower, and then also just like just another meeting. I think he's been here twice. But yeah, he's gonna get in the elevator and go to the penthouse floor.
Ding.
Yeah.
God, look at this angry motherfucker.
Yeah.
So fucking intense, dude.
Mr. Papadopoulos, please come in.
Hello. Thank you for seeing me on such short notice.
Not a problem. Not a problem at all.
Did you-
Considering that you saved my life, I think I owe you at least that.
Yeah, it's fair. Did your meeting with Mr. Howdy Bell just wrap up, or?
I've got him sitting in the other room.
Okay, that's fair. Is everything being handled?
It is.
That's good.
He should be on his way shortly.
Okay. Whew. The Lone Star hegemony isn't anything really to mess with, I guess. It's just kind of looks out the
Indeed.
window.
Indeed. They can be quite scary.
Mhm.
But enough about that. What are you here for, Russell?
Russell gets here and it's just like, damn, I didn't really think this far ahead.
Oh no!
Baby boy.
I don't know. It's just seeing how you're doing, Mr. Donovan King. Really, you,
Please, Donovan.
Donovan. You seem different.
How so?
More serious.
Yes. I suppose I've had to take a long, hard look at my life up until this point, and I just had to turn things around.
Turn things around. I mean, good for you, I guess. The new look looks good on you.
Yes, I suppose. I suppose there is an extent to which the withdrawals may be affecting me.
Withdraw? Oh. Yeah.
I mean,
It's not
he
so.
went through celebrity rehab.
It's not so clean a process. Doesn't happen all at once. Addiction is a disease, you know.
Yeah, that's good to hear. Is there? Oh God, Russell's just sitting here. A lot of anxiety. This guy, it's way different than old Donovan King. Because old Donovan King was like, well, I'm a jackass, and this guy is so intense, just staring directly at you, almost through you. And it's just, God, yeah, I don't know, I'm.
How are things with your family, Russell?
My family, I mean, you've probably been paying attention to everything going on. I'm not really in contact with my family. I'm kind of doing that vigilante stuff, you know? It's,
vigilantism, that's a pretty serious crime.
I mean, it's
what turned you around?
What turned me around? Just...
I mean, you were the head of, you were the face of Valor Force not 2 months ago.
I mean, same kind of thing that, you know, seeing representative just kind of let you walk away with Mr. Howdy Bell not being able to handle the situation themselves. It's kind of a joke almost.
Frustrating?
Very frustrating, yeah.
I understand. I have felt my share of frustrations with the way that this whole city operates. The way the world operates, really.
God, he's going to the window to do the fucking hands behind back. Look at the city.
He is absolutely. He's talking to his reflection in the mirror, and he looks across the city.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. The Honor Act is kind of, you know, a little pointless with how Howdy Bell shows up, and then there's still Whisper and other things that other people that just show up to handle the situation, even though it's illegal.
Indeed. And yet, what would the police have done?
Yeah. It's
Was there anything they could have done?
No. It's a complicated issue. But yet, just one organization like that shouldn't hold all that power.
I feel like you're talking about Triton.
There's many things like this in the world. It's not a you issue, it's just how a lot of things kind of operate.
Unfortunately, that is the case. Power. You're referring to people with power.
Yeah.
And yet even you can't deny that you would sit on that privileged pedestal. To some extent.
But there's... Yeah.
You exert your power by not going home to your family. Because they can't stop you from going... because they can't stop you from leaving.
Yeah. But it's the privilege of the people with power to use that privilege to defend those without the privilege.
I agree. Wholeheartedly.
It's kind of the issue we face.
Is there something I can do to help you, Russell? Are you asking for the power to help the powerless?
I'm going to ask, make a sacrifice to absolve your guilt. What do I have to do to make it where you leave Vika alone?
Vika. I'm afraid it's not that simple with Vika. Knowing what I know now, we should really have kept our eye on her. We should have done it better than we did, for her own sake.
This is a great opportunity to just wash your hands clean. Just back away.
You want to help Vika. I want to help Vika too.
In what way?
She doesn't belong here.
Who decides that?
I think she would make that same decision. We have someone in this building that she knows. And he is not well.
Russell knows exactly who they're talking about.
Yeah.
He's hurting people, killing them even. And it's one of those situations where I would, as much as I would like to send him to the police to handle it, you and I both know that they don't have the strength, they don't have the power to contain him like we do.
Yeah, it's fair. But are you even really doing that good of a job containing him?
We're doing what we can. We are keeping him unconscious as long as we can. Pumping him so full of drugs he might as well be in a coma.
It's fair.
Worse yet, we can't even tell when he's awake or not. We can't tell when he's active. I don't know what to do. Part of me thinks it might be easier if we simply killed him, but that would be barbaric. And who am I to make that decision?
God.
Kill my family, you prick.
Yeah, God.
What would you do?
What I do? I don't know. Aren't you used to this kind of situation, personally?
You would think so. But it has, it's been eating away at me. Like it's the heavy choices like this that probably drove me to my addictions in the first place.
Yeah. It's fair.
It's been hard. And everybody looks to me and they say, well, what's the answer? What's the answer? But I'm just a person, just like anyone else.
Person with a lot of power.
Right? But a person nonetheless. Power doesn't necessarily mean that you have the wisdom to know how to best utilize it.
Yeah.
It's probably something that metahumans deal with quite often, or so I'm told.
Yeah. Understandable. So it's this person's meta-human powers, And you don't want to back out of Vika's life because you want to protect Vika, or?
Trying to keep her safe from him. Vika is one of the only ones that is in one of the only members of her group that are within our neck of the woods, our neighborhood, as it were. It ended up being quite lucky that she applied to be part of Valor Force. That was that was a boon in many ways. It means that she has a lot of friends who are looking after her, friends with power, friends like you.
And so
together we can look after Vika. We can make sure that he doesn't get to her. It's like I said. Russell, I'm going to tell you a secret.
Okay.
And it can't leave this room. Not to your father, not to your other father, not to your mother, not to your other mother, and not to your friends.
He said the other mother.
He did.
He knows too much.
Kill him.
He's gotta go.
Can I trust you, Russell?
I'm very good at keeping secrets.
Amazing.
The power that boy has. It's why we need to keep him in a coma. It's why we need to keep him under lock and key, at least until we can get something together that will satisfy him. He is, as far as I can tell, based off of the mental tracking that we are doing for him, based on the brain activity that we pick up, he has the power to project his body. He projects himself outward.
Cool secret.
He projects himself, he projects his body outward, and when we catch him doing it, we instantly inject him with enough drugs to put him back to sleep. However, it is when he does these things, every time he kills one of them, the others grow stronger. Vika is growing more powerful with every person that he kills. But he is too.
So, this whole situation is snowballing then.
It might be. We're trying to keep it under control as best we can. I'm trying to keep him asleep without killing him. Ideally, and the main reason that I do this is because I think I can give him what he wants.
And what does he want?
He just wants to go home.
Is that why you're starting that space program?
Partially. We're going to start it back up. And I was hoping that I could give both he and Vika a role in starting their society anew.
Okay. That's something.
They have experience with this. It's all they know. It's something that I think they want. Something that I'm sure he wants.
Maybe, yeah.
It wasn't their fault. What happened to them wasn't their fault.
Whose fault was it?
I don't know. Let me show you something. He goes over to his computer.
Dude.
It's a dog that sings.
Check it out. What's up with that freaking cat? Hey Russ, check this out. Look at this freaking cat.
Anyways,
he goes over. Anyway, he clicks out of that tab, and he pulls up. He goes through a series of folders, and pulls up some security footage from the incident.
Is it footage I've seen before?
It's not.
oh,
He leans in.
And you see the guys coming in with the fucking rock,
The obelisk.
the obelisk,
The marker.
the marker.
yeah, you see the guys coming in with the fucking marker, and then it sort of cuts. It cuts to another. It cuts to another part of the ship that you hadn't seen before, and you see on that a fellow in a spacesuit, like fully space suited up, and so the helmet sort of covers most of his face, and he's walking down the hallway with the lights going down as he walks past each light. The lights just sort of like flicker for a second and then kind of go out before emergency lights start coming on. And as he sort of goes up to a person, the person turns around and is looking at him and kind of like looks like he's joking with him, like, "Why are you wearing your spacesuit inside, you fucking idiot?" And a tremendous light bursts from inside of the helmet. A light that it's blinding. Like the other guy kind of like turns away, and his eyes he turns away, grabs his eyes, which are like, as soon as he like pushes his eyes away, his face is all red because there's like blood spewing out of his eyes.
Oh. Event Horizon bullshit, dude.
Yeah, it is some Event Horizon bullshit, TM. And he's just, there it is.
That's
how it started.
So now the survivors are down here with this power, being killed off one by one, and power is growing
Amongst the remnants of the survivors. We don't know why. We don't know why they obtained meta abilities in the first place.
I mean, it's something else.
Sorry, I'm sorry if that's not something you were interested in seeing, but it's
fine. It's the truth.
It keeps me up at night.
Yeah. That's
When we started doing our initial examinations, we did see that many of them did have meta powers, and many of them, but not all of them were surviving. it wasn't too long before we noticed the pattern. Every time one of them died, the powers of the others would grow. Vika, we didn't tag her as having powers at first. She was the only one among them. We thought maybe we would give her a chance at living a normal life. Maybe we could. But once we realized what the case was, we thought that the best thing we could do was separate them.
And you sent those Phobos guards to her house. Why?
Well, once we made the connection that she was Vesper, we knew that we had to detain her.
At the cost of holding her family hostage?
Yeah.
Well, I'll be the first to say I personally hit rock bottom that morning. Well, I would say I hit it that afternoon, really, but but I wasn't in my right mind. I hardly remember any of it. But I've seen the footage and I've heard the reports, and I am deeply ashamed of my actions. Deeply, deeply ashamed.
So I'm finally gonna try to hit him with a Pierce the Mask, which I have a -2 on, but this is gonna be fun.
Oh.
Oh, I'm rooting for you, cool cat.
Let's fucking go!
Hey!
Oh,
Hey!
shit.
Okay. We take those.
Damn, that's nice. I didn't expect to do it, so I didn't pull up the fucking what it does.
Here, I can get the questions for you.
Yeah, thank you.
Questions. What are you really planning? What do you want me to do? What do you intend to do? How could I get your character to blank? How could I gain influence over you?
So I only get one of these, right?
You only get one.
What are you really planning? Through all of this, it's just he's willing to kill Isabella's dad to get tech. He's willing to hold people hostage. But he's not willing to kill Victor. Russell thinks the reason he wants to keep Vika alive is because they need two. They need a set. Because if Victor is uncontrollable, right? But they have control over him. So if they get Vika, they can kill Victor and then possibly have control over just
A
one
very
super
powerful
powerful
meta.
being. Yeah.
Or Vika's a leash.
Mm-hmm.
Because Victor likes Vika.
But yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I mean,
so you at that moment, you see the sort of like look on his face, and you've noticed a few times he does have bruises. He's wearing makeup to hide them, but he's got bruises.
oh,
So this is the Donovan King that we fought.
what no drugs does to a motherfucker.
I'm
You
thinking.
think it might be him.
So I'm thinking it has to do with Victor's power to project his body. That is something that a 150-year-old man, megalomaniac dying of lung cancer, sure could use.
I mean, that's what I was saying earlier with like the brain tech. Like, I think
Yes.
it's just finding every avenue, and whatever gets there first, let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And he sort of looks up. He sort of looks up and he says, so as far as my plans for the immediate future, Once Mr. Howdybill leaves, I can get back to business. I would like to... speak to... I would like the opportunity to speak to Vika.
I don't think that can happen.
I had a feeling I was being a bit too ambitious in that regard, considering everything that happened.
I've saved your life twice. I don't think I can do it a third time, sir.
Oh, nice.
That's fucking hard, dude.
I appreciate it. I really do, Russell. And considering some of the things I said to you, it would have been hard. It would have been hard to blame you if you didn't save me.
That's giving you a chance to clean up your act.
And that's all I need.
I think I've pretty much said what I wanted to say and heard what I wanted to hear.
Well, if you need anything else, feel free to get in touch.
Give me someone I can contact. If I see that projection, you said you try to, as soon as you know, inject them with sedatives.
Absolutely.
Since I'm around Vika, I can at least send some sort of notification to get that away as soon as possible.
Absolutely. He gets up and he gets up for a second and checks his phone. Mary, please give young Russell on his way out the call information for Lab 101. Thank you. Click. She should be able to give you that information on the way out.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Holy shit, dude.
Russell's gonna go to head his way out.
Incidentally, if you see Miss Peretti, let her know that I am tremendously sorry, and that I will not be a problem to her or her father again.
Just like I said before, sir, saved your life twice. I'm not sure if I can save it a third time. You can show you're sorry by trying not to stick your head into where it doesn't belong.
He sort of just gives you a nod.
And else is gonna
at that point, the door to this office kind of busts open. I'm tired of waiting.
Oh.
Mr. Howdybill, Ranger Howdybill. My guest was just leaving, and we can resume our meeting.
Mm-hmm.
He sort of looks over.
So here's the biggest fucking question, because obviously me Aloha, I see a lot of things on this guy: the skin tone, kind of the hair, the some of the themes, the storm power. Do I feel any kinship towards this dude, or
give me a pierce the mask.
Oh fuck.
Damn. Oh no.
Can I use how would I use team selfishly in this kind of situation? Because that would bump me up to a 7. God, any ideas of how to use team selfishly? I ask my team.
Desperately racking my brain.
I mean, you're making it about you. It's quite literally, is this guy related to me, or am I just being big-headed?
Yeah.
Yeah,
fair.
I mean...
Yeah, you
because it is
look
egocentric also. So
yeah.
You look and you there's nothing there.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, Zeus does get around. Okay. Let's, I'll note that down in the brain.
Yeah, but what if this is Thor?
Yeah, like, it's this thing, it's this weird thing where it's like, it could be either side, because he does have an eye, he does have an eye patch.
He's got the eye patch.
Yeah, oh man.
You have 2 Storm dads.
Yeah, like, it's just, like, it doesn't narrow it down, but it's like, okay, noted. And, yeah. Russell's going to get in the elevator and just kind of, like, think about everything that was said. Donovan King Jr., when he is not drugged up, is a terrifying man. Because he says words so good that he's so good. He convinces you. He's very good at that.
Yeah.
He's a true businessman.
If Russell didn't know other perspectives of this situation,
He'd have bought it.
he would probably bought it. If this was Russell like 20 episodes ago, he probably would have bought into this. But he is so suspicious of this man and his morals, and that he's very cautious about it. But one thing that he thinks about in the elevator is it really so bad here that Vika would want to leave? And he goes down.
Oh, I'm weeping.
And then did we correct me if I'm wrong, I might have zoned it because I'm dumb. Did we get a answer to what are you really planning?
Yeah.
Right now, his plan is to get Vika back to the tower.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like long-term planning, we don't know to what end, but based off of the context that was available in that conversation, it does definitely seem that he wants to talk to Vika. And so, we're gonna, Oh, we were gonna flip over and have Vika giving her PowerPoint.
Oh. And
can I get a ping? Where are we at?
We're on the couch by the TV.
On the couch at the TV.
I don't see a single fucking thing, baby. Hang on.
Uh-oh.
I would refresh.
Okay, I got it.
And so this is the name of the ship. It was called the Toyon. And over here is the reactor. And she has like a little laser pointer. And over here is the reactor. And you can see it's partially exposed to the void. That's
Via mumbling. They won't be able to hear
radiation and yeah. And here I have some pictures of the inside. Click, click, click. You can see here, these are the ventilation ducts. Very interesting. The ventilation ducts are really a marvel of mega engineering. The people here on this planet would kill to be able to see what we were able to do.
You see Isabella's taking notes.
And so these are the barracks. These are like the blocks. Over here is my block.
Here are various blocks. Your status as a human being was based off of what block you belong to. All blocks respect each other but do not like each other.
You know, there is a lot of interblock tension, but overall it never boiled over because, you know, we were working towards one common goal. But that was from Blue Block, the best block, and I don't think that is debatable, especially now.
Sure.
And she just sort of keeps clicking through. And
are there any pictures of the mithril?
Yeah, probably where they were collecting it and refining it.
Yeah.
Wait, better question. How does Vika have pictures of this?
For the pictures that Isabella got.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Any questions?
You
No? I can
Oh.
keep going. Let's see here. Oh, these are pictures from our my favorite holiday, Festowitch.
Festowitch?
Oh yes, Festowitch. It was like a feast holiday. We had Festowitch after.
Why are they wearing those hats? What do those do?
It's like decoration, so different people are assigned different like roles to play, and it's like theater, but also a feast, but also games.
Huh.
It's like an event, a holiday. It's like Christmas, but we pretend to cut off the heads of the kings and masters.
Huh.
Okay.
And I think maybe there's some in here, a picture of that. We had like a little zero-grav guillotine.
There's a little. There's a picture of a sausage crown, and these are all like security camera footage. It's not like pictures taken like as a family at like a get together. It's all very like
Sterile.
sterile and weird. But yeah.
Yeah, Festowitch was always my favorite. We did it in front of Saturn, kind of as like a, he's dead, you know what I mean? Oh,
like a Saturnalia.
Mayhap.
kind of, yeah.
Huh.
But it was, to show that you can overcome your masters and kill them. It was like an affront. Anywho.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That is very cool, Vika. Wow. So this was life, huh?
Yes.
Jesus Triton.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Well, happy to have you here now.
What a bunch of monsters. Oh my god. I can't
you know,
believe they did this to you.
It had its moments. I mean, it was bad, but it wasn't all bad, People would often say, we were finally the communist utopia everybody wanted and everybody tried, but the CIA couldn't get to us. You know what I mean? We had to be off the planet.
No, I don't really know what that means.
Yeah, I'm not entirely familiar with the concept. Sorry.
Yeah, they taught us all about that.
Well, I mean, it was a communist utopia in the sense that it existed only to produce capital for Donovan King.
Yes, but we self-governed completely. We had no organized religion. We had no structure. We had no... Not structure. We had no machine.
Wasn't King the machine, V?
Huh? What'd you say?
Wasn't King the machine?
I've seen no fewer than like 5 portraits of Donovan King hanging up in certain rooms.
Yeah,
some of the old people, they were rescued from gulags. This man was a savior.
Oh boy, just falls back on the couch.
Yikes.
We would thank him because
right.
he saved us from... And she just sighs and says, slavery.
Okay. Well.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like you are happy at least.
Of course, everybody was happy.
But
look at our happy faces.
That is a good point.
Very happy.
School you wanted. You never went hungry.
Stop ignoring me.
I'm sorry. I'm reminiscing. What'd you say?
I said Victor didn't seem very happy.
Oh, don't.
Victor doesn't count.
Victor. Victor. I think Victor had space madness. He doesn't count.
I feel like that still counts. I feel like that says something.
That still counts because he wouldn't have space madness if he wasn't in space.
Yes, it's very mysterious. Space madness is. It's very strange. It affects men more than it does women, and we never figured out why. Yeah. But we accommodated his space madness, you know. We did everything possible to accommodate him to do his job and not space himself. So, there was structured for that, a net to keep him from. It doesn't sound good, guys.
No, this is.
It's not.
It doesn't sound good.
Like, I think I already know the answer. You're not going back here, right? Like, this is insane. Like, I know this particular station is donezo, but like, you're not ever considering going back up, right? Like,
oh god,
I feel
getting
like there are
back
better
up
places
there.
in space than this. If you want to get the space experience, you can just hitch a ride with Mona.
I don't abide pirates. Going back will never be the same as this. The culture that we had, I don't think can be replicated.
looks at the PowerPoints.
I don't think this is a culture that only could have happened with founders who were from where they were from. And I don't think I could go into space and recreate it. It's gone. You send people up now, you'll have a cult so fast. You get that's how you get crazy isolated cults. Up in space where no one can get away.
I mean, we had a few, but we were always very brutal to them.
Yes, the witch purges really did help us from too many cults popping up.
Huh?
The witch purges.
Witch purges?
Yes. They're like witch trials. Where we root out the witches. Yeah. We don't abide
bad,
magic.
V, right? Like
what?
The witch trials.
Our witch trials were fine. The witch trial of 1988, the witch trial of 1993.
Did those people who were witches, did they have space madness?
Not to be. That's a good question. I wasn't there. Shit, I wasn't on that tribunal. But they were displaying magic powers, which is very dangerous on a can shuttling through space.
They were metas?
We didn't really have metas. Maybe the witches were metas and we kept killing them. I never thought of it that way.
Oh boy.
Okay, well, I think
it's not that bad. I swear, it's bad.
Vika points at the screen. This
You are
is not good.
You are talking about the Great Witch Hunt of 1988.
Yeah, we. I would kill for the textbook, because we had textbooks about this stuff, and
I think you got to write yourself now, V.
Yeah.
It's history.
Oh my god.
Also, are you not certain that like the books that they would have had up there might have been a little biased, possibly?
What? No, not at all. It tells us a perfect recreation of history.
I mean, the CIA had nothing to do with our history books, so they're probably pretty correct. I did know this when I went to school here. Books different. Very different.
Yep, that's kind of what I figured.
Mm-hmm.
It's a shame that you are all brought up under so much propaganda.
Oh my god.
Benji's just kind of staring at the screen and blinking.
You know, it's very different books. We were taught that JFK was assassinated.
No, man, his head just did that.
Yeah.
Looks
That's
back
the
at her
CIA.
dad.
That's what the CIA wants you to think, that his head just exploded. No, he was assassinated.
Yes, that.
Oh, okay. Well, who's up for pizza?
Yeah, yeah, I think that's
You
probably
know-
a good idea.
I probably shouldn't have drank before this, I'll be honest.
I'm going to pretend like I didn't hear that.
Isabella
problem.
looks at you like, my dad's right behind me.
Ah, Vika. You really shouldn't be drinking, but considering all of this,
Yes?
every once in a while, I suppose I'm
Benji
not
just
your
looks
dad.
up at Isaac like, don't you dare.
I'm not your dad.
Isabella's looking up like, really?
I mean, like, you shouldn't, obviously. It's gonna stunt your growth.
What? That's not true.
That is
Is it
not
true?
true.
Does it stunt your growth? But
I-
it's not
I'm pretty
true.
sure it does more than that. It, like, kills you.
And it'll,
I mean,
like, on
too
top
much,
of that, like, it's terrible for your liver, which I can't imagine is already in very good shape.
Dude, because like next thing you're gonna tell me is that smoking is bad for you.
What? Next thing you're going, she says exactly that.
Vika,
What?
what? You have unlimited air here. You can't even, like, smoke up the ship.
Come on, like, you guys just. We had like smoking stations where you
Oh my
smoke in
gosh.
front of a vent that would, you know, clean, like suck up the air and, you know, purify it and stuff.
Yeah, we don't have those. And
Yeah.
also, you get secondhand smoke, and smoking gives you cancer.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. This is making me mad. I don't want to. I'm not listening to this.
Yeah, Vika, it absolutely does.
No, what?
Yes,
They said that it was
100%.
good for you. It makes you a better
Oh.
worker.
Is that from your same textbook? She's
It-
gonna throw herself in her wheelchair.
Oh, Vika.
You're sloshed, right? You're not coming back to Tommy's.
I'm not sloshed. Sloshed.
Just looks at her.
Isabella gives like a hand, like wavy sign of like, eh.
What the
It-
fuck?
It might be worth just spending one more night here. You know?
Maybe.
Besides, hey, we could have like one more girls' night before you disappear into the night, yeah?
I don't want to live with Tommy.
I mean, like,
I'm going
You're
to
gonna-
figure something out.
I mean, so do you really need to leave though? Like,
I don't know. I don't
What-
know.
I'm not gonna tell you what to do, Vika, because that's not really my role. But I am curious why you think you need to leave. Because if you're alone, like,
I
if
mean,
something happens, we can't help you.
I just need a place to hide.
Gestures.
This is the place to hide.
Yeah, and Isabella gestures. Is this not the place to hide? Like,
Oh yes, yes. I yelled at Benji for no reason yesterday. Got it, no problem. We all forgot. Cool.
Vika crosses her arms. This is still the best location we have. We've got it fully set up. That was it. Like, tries to see where Benji is to make sure he's out of earshot. Not one of our better moments,
No,
But
really not one of her better moments.
I know Vika, but of all the people that could have been brought here, he's definitely one of the better ones. Okay?
Go ahead, tell me why.
Despite everything that has happened, Solomon has been the one that has been most reliable and trustworthy. To my understanding, he ate his freaking dad just to help me with my problem. And Solomon and I have spoken like maybe 6 times. Maybe. Okay?
Mm-hmm. What else?
Today, he played distractions so that you even had the opportunity to go talk with Howdy Bell. He has donated how much money to us in different aspects, whether it just be simple going out to lunches and whatnot. Like, he has been exceedingly supportive of us. And how much time has passed and he has not told Valor Force where we are?
It doesn't benefit him yet.
And I don't think it ever benefits him because he likes us. Or more importantly, he's friends with Benji. Solomon seems like the kind of guy that once he sets up a friendship, or maybe in different terms, a pact with someone, I don't think he breaks it.
Maybe you're right. She says, if you want to pierce the mask on that, go ahead. But she just gives up she's just like, yeah, fine. Compelling.
Just kind of like narrows her eyes.
I won't leave permanently. I'll stay. I do want to hang out with Benji at Tommy Hayakawa's. I don't want to live there. But if you trust him, I guess.
She claps her hands together. I am willing to trust Solomon because I am willing to trust Benji. And I think of us, I would have assumed you would trust Benji the most. Am I mistaken?
Benji has kind eyes.
Mm-hmm.
He's good friends with me. How good could his judgment really be? I trust Benji's friendship with Solomon. I don't have any sort of... There is nothing that you could do or he could do that would convince me to trust the billionaire. I'm sorry. And I'll be nice. I'll be cordial. But when he sells us out, remember this conversation.
If he sells us out, you will, like, you know me, I deal in facts, okay? If he sells us out, yeah, fair is fair. You were just correct. There will be no argument from me. But if he saves your ass, remember this conversation too, yeah? Which he's already done a couple of times.
When he saves my ass and nothing benefits him, I'll trust him.
Tell me what he gained from today. Crosses her arms. Genuinely. What does he get from that?
Wants to maintain a relationship with Benji.
You will always find an excuse, won't you?
Yes. Absolutely. I'll be cordial. I'll be nice.
I just think splitting us up right now is a very poor decision.
I'm not going to go anywhere.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And that is where we will wrap up this episode.
Yippee!
Wahoo!
End of session. Move.
End of session moves on this happy session. This happy session full of good times. All right. Vika, we start with you.
Oh, cool. Great. She's really grown to her own image of herself. Oh, God. What are we gonna... I feel like... she sort of feels a little disempowered from that situation. I'm actually going to lower her danger.
Okay.
She feels like it was very unempowering, that entire situation, and I am going to raise her mundane, I think. Or mundane or superior, because Benji did say that the choice was the correct choice. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go with that. One up, superior.
Yeah, boy.
Who next?
Isabella.
Oh boy, I don't know. I really don't know.
The options are grow closer to the team, grow farther from the team, or grow into the image of yourself. Do you think that conversation with Vika at the end drove you farther away from the team?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think she is drifting a little bit. She's just kind of annoyed where it's like we finally have a thing clicked, and now more than ever we need to like trust and rely on people. Why are you just choosing to be like, nope, fuck this problem? It's like, it's just not right now. We have so many other problems right now. So what happens when because Isabella has never drifted from the team.
Yeah, so you choose who made you feel isolated.
I guess that's Vika.
That's Vika. And Vika loses influence over you.
Let me erase my influence.
Oh. Is that Very Odd Parents where it's just like the
Oh yeah.
Falls over on the escalator.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then Benji.
I don't exactly know what the image is right now, but he grew into his image of himself. Though he also feels alienated from the team, but I think he grew into his image of himself.
What goes up, what goes down?
Let me see. He wants to understand more about his power and how it could not affect Donovan in that moment. So he's blaming that on his own ability to control it. So he wants that. He wants to get better control of it.
He wants his freak hire.
Yeah, he wants his freak hire. And he's also feeling like his ability to protect Vika, even though he can stand there and be her little guard, he can't really protect her from making stupid decisions and being her own worst enemy. So his savior's actually gonna go down.
Yeah. And Russ.
Whoa, there's a couple things I could do. But I think the one that I want to do, because it's the most fun, is grow closer to the team, Vika. Learning these extra things about Vika makes Russell want to try to help Vika even more. Because it's like, wow, it's just like, I desperately think these people want to go back to this fucking awful space factory. And it's like, no, I don't think so. I think you're deciding what's best for this person, and while you have the power, I don't think you have the power to decide that for someone else. So yeah, grow closer to Vika.
Fair.
What do you want to change, Vika? What do you view in Russell? What do you want Russell to be?
Mo.
I am thinking.
I see.
God, I think. Give me a second. Is there anyone else? I'm literally.
No, this is it.
This is the last one.
Oh my God, the pressure is on. What does she want from you?
I mean, you
she
can look at the stats.
She does look to you at this point as someone who can and will help her.
Mm-hmm.
She trusts you.
So
say
savior
savior or superior?
Savior. Yeah.
Yeah. And what down?
Do you want him to be
What does she see?
dangerous?
What does she see as being Russell's biggest obstacle towards saving you?
Mundane. Mundane down.
He's too sweet.
He's so kind, and I love that about him. But
And so, the fun part.
You're about to take a condition?
Take a condition.
Yeah. So cancel out the
Sorry.
changes that were made,
Yeah.
and you take a condition
God.
as you try to warp yourself, beyond what is possible, and that stress you out.
God, I think I'm going to be insecure because he is seeing everything that's stacked up against Vika and is like, I'm not fully sure if I can do this, but I'm going to try my goddamn best. Let's see.
I love you, bitch.
Yeah, and let me pull up the fan art. Let me grab the imgur.
Grab the imgur.
Yeah, boy. Yes, I'm over 18.
Oh.
You
Thanks,
better
Imgur.
be.
You're
You're talking to the original Aloha, Imgur.
Yeah, do you know who I am? Alright, there we go.
Who do you think you are? I am.
Yeah. So fuck, I didn't check who this was made by. Let me look at that up as well.
This was made by Peter GSC.
Yeah, boy.
Thanks, Peter.
It's Alberto Vika. Yeah.
This Vika right here, Vika Lowell in this picture, zoomed in to the point where it's all pixely.
What do you mean my daughter's a wanted Andy?
Wanted Andy.
Oh my god.
That's awesome.
You got +2 against him. Yeah. What?
God. What?
What?
To Texas.
This
So
one to Texas? Girl, why do you have chaps?
What? I just thought it was good.
The Triton gave them to me. They said it would help me with my disguise.
Swatting the fly.
Ah! Yeah, I'm just saying. Oh!
Solomon.
Hello.
I love the motion blur effect. It's very.
God.
Donovan King Gumpy.
I'm not a samurai
Gumpy.
or a ninja. I'm
I'm a
a...
weeb.
God.
Amazing.
Two
What?
of them.
Body pillows. Oh.
Yeehaw's my
Please,
neighbor.
Mr. Yeehaw is my neighbor.
That guy was who I was imagining when you described him the
Yeah.
first time.
If you
Pigeon
give
a
a pigeon a hand, I was actually thinking about that as well as I said that, because I was like, oh wait, I guess it wouldn't really be a
wing.
hand because that would take her wing, but then it wouldn't be a foot because then she can't really hold it. Also, that's fucked up.
Toontown joke.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like to take a full reaction. I'm just a little guy, Russell.
I'm just a little guy, Russell. It's my birthday.
Victor was the imposter.
I'm sorry. This is my apology vid. You.
Other guy.
Free Webkin's pet code 2009.
Wow.
Oh god.
Smoking's bad for you. Fucking full suit up, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Go ahead and pretend that you invited me over for pizza. Go ahead. I wanted to go ahead and try. I want to hear it.
Like this forehead.
Think this far ahead. Hey man, I got there. With trials,
Oh.
but yeah.
They were good. It was fine.
What's her shirt say?
Literal victim.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
great.
And I think that's it.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for drawing up some fan art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for running this.
You're
Yeah.
welcome. I knew this one was gonna be crazy. I knew it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you for being here this time. Thank you for being here next time. Say goodbye to chat, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.